Like, it takes a lot of time and dedication and effort. You have to focus when you're working on yourself. Like, it's like a new chapter for me. I'm really excited to dive into it. Of course, something is like perfect. I feel a new excitement for content creation that I really have for a while. So what does that mean? You know, actually is next. Is one thing that I unfortunately haven't been able to keep you guys keep you in the loop on.
Jesus Christ.
That was really hard to say. Wow.
Christ.
I felt like I had to choose between eating something yummy but kind of feeling bad or guilty about it, or eating something healthy, maybe feeling like I did something good but never really wanting to reach for it again because it did not taste good at all. In comes Mina.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Can you believe it's only been a year since I made that video?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Jerry.
And I don't know if I'm on time with making this video or if I'm late, but apparently Mina, or I don't fucking know, they have a new snack, and I had no clue about it. I had no idea, cause Pokey didn't fucking upload a video or anything letting us know. So it didn't break the internet or anything. So I didn't hear anything about it. I don't know when exactly it came out. I'm not gonna find out exactly when it came out, but it looks like it's been out for a minute. Let's see the first post that I can find, which is this one. So it's been out for 9 weeks, as far as I know. So 9 weeks, no Pokey update, unfortunately. I skimmed through this video. I didn't really skim through this video, and I didn't skim through this video. But we seen that she's recently had a health scare, so we're probably going to check this video out at some point.
You know what? I ain't even about to stress. I'm not even going to waste my time, bro. It's no point. It's no point of wasting my time ever again with none of this shit. Ever again. Now I need my fucking money. Give me my money back.
Bro,
Customer service. Give me straight to the bitch,
where's
bro.
the update, bro? I'm a
customer service.
I'm a influencer.
Customer service.
Snack.
Customer service.
But yeah, let's get into this reaction.
Finally!
Because it's already gonna be long as shit.
And whether or not that was technically a bad growth, we didn't know. I also don't know why I keep coming back to this stupid park every time I'm emotional. Finding out when you're like on the operating table that they're gonna put a metal piece in you is very frightening. A couple months ago, I got an MRI done on my chest, and whether or not that was technically a bad growth, we didn't know. I also don't know why I keep coming back to this stupid park every time I'm emotional. Finding out when you're like on the operating table that they're gonna put a metal piece in you is very frightening. Hi guys, how are you? Good.
Why the fuck did that feel like an iCarly intro or some shit?
Honestly, have you heard of evil eye? It's a concept that's really popular in Middle Eastern, Arab, and Muslim culture. It refers to the concept that someone can essentially curse you with their gaze, with their eye.
One eye open when I'm sleeping. One eye open when I'm sleeping. Move like a dickhead, cheat like a dickhead, rinse. Watch when I catch man slipping. Beating your chick, pum stripping. You don't get straps. You're not chilling. You don't know.
Although typically this is referenced to good things like luxurious items or money, things that other people envy. So whether it's something that's really good but personal, or really bad but personal, I tend to keep it to myself until I can properly handle it, digest it, process it before I share it with anyone else. And in today's video, we'll be going through a few of those things and what I've been up to the last few weeks. Let's start off with something good. As some of you guys may already know, Lily and I launched a podcast together. It's called the Sweet and Sour Podcast. It is really hard to talk to yourself for an hour and a half and come up with new or interesting things to say. Low-key, I ran out of stories to say. Like, there's just not that many things happening to me. So Lily and I came together to launch this podcast. The podcast is now our podcast.
Hey Pokimane, can you test your microphone, please?
Please stop yelling at me. This is the first day of work. We need to have a good work culture. Cute. I have also learned not to share too many things if something is still in the works because frankly, a lot of things fall through, but I'm so glad that this didn't, including YouTube. My brother also visited me in LA for the first time ever, which I know is crazy because I've lived here for like 7 years. We're arriving at one of my favorite brunch spots in LA. Look at all those suckers in line. Should have got a reservation. Like me. Very thoughtful. Very mindful. Very demure. I don't need to stand in line. It was such.
See how I do my makeup for work? Very demure. Very mindful. I don't come to work with a green cut crease. I don't look like a clown when I go to work. I don't do too much. I'm very mindful while I'm at work. See how I look very presentable? The way I came to the interview is the way I go to the job.
Very demure, very mindful, very demure, very mindful, very demure, very mindful. What did you say?
Do you see how I'm pumping in gas so my wife doesn't have to tomorrow? Very thoughtful, very mindful, very demure.
You see how I'm standing next to the passenger door waiting for my husband to open the door for me? That's very demure, very cutesy, very mindful. Thank you. You see how I'm using utensils for my sandwich to make sure my lipstick stays intact? Very demure, very mindful, very cutesy.
Yo, let the shit. Yo, sometimes niggas just need to let memes die, bro. Please, please. Like the Hawk Tua shit, the very demure, fucking Rizzler bullshit, bro. That shit has to end at some point.
As much as I can. I also went horseback riding for the first time ever. My friends took me as a little birthday gift, and it's been on my bucket list this year, so I'm so happy to have checked it off. It was really fun. Lil bro's doing amazing. He has pooped a lot, he's farted a lot, and I'm proud of him.
Lil bro's crazy.
I've already gone back solo, so I think this might be a little hobby
Horses
that I
aren't Lil bro.
Oh my god, look at them.
Horses are never Lil bro.
They would make for such a good KFC dinner.
Alright, bro. That's not cool, bro.
So those are some of the more fun and exciting things
that
have
was out of
happened
pocket,
recently.
bro.
However, throughout these last few weeks, there has been one big underlying
camera
thing
color
that has caused me, unfortunately, a lot of stress. Basically, a couple months ago, I got an MRI done on a bunch of parts of my body, including my chest. And when I went to my gynecologist, she looked at those MRIs and she said that some of the areas on my chest were a little bit hard to read. Just to be certain, she wanted to order some more tests. I had to do a couple other ultrasounds, and when she saw the ultrasounds, she still felt kind of uncertain about the findings. Every night before one of these appointments, I always sleep so bad because I'm just so nervous. So hopefully it goes well. Also, a few years ago, I had a lumpectomy done, which is basically when they find a lump somewhere on your body and just try to remove it entirely. But essentially what these tests found, and what I kind of suspected all along, was that the lump that I had removed a few years ago had been growing back. And so on the tests, that's why it kind of looked weird. And whether or not that was technically a bad growth, we didn't know. Know about them, and finding out when you're like on the operating table that they're gonna put a metal piece in you was very frightening. Actually, I got so overwhelmed I just started crying, and I want to cry now even just talking about it, but also really don't want to cry. I've cried enough on camera throughout my years of being a content creator. We don't need to do all that, so I'll try to keep it in. But yes, I was very overwhelmed.
Yo, I hope I never have to cry on camera, bro.
Because you just don't know how worried to be. And especially when you feel like you're having done a kind of scary procedure that only really makes you think like, oh, something scary is happening to my body. Something bad is going on. But really, these are meant to be tests to help you just find out more information. But yeah, having to make that decision last minute about the markers, about what to do, really freaked me out. I rushed to call my friend who's a doctor, and luckily they reassured me. And then they texted me, everything will be okay. And that's actually what made me cry. I also highly recommend For my second biopsy, I wound up going with a loved one. That helped so much. So that biopsy went well. I got the results, and luckily it was benign, which means non-cancerous. However, I still had to get a second biopsy, and this one was an MRI-assisted biopsy on another part of my chest, which means not only are they cutting me open and injecting things and taking things out, I'm also in an MRI machine. If you've never gotten an MRI, good for you. You're literally in like this claustrophobic tube with these sounds going taking imaging of your body. It's freakish. Every time I've had stress and tension and concern, all of these weeks, it was just building up beneath me. I also don't know why I keep coming back to this stupid park every time I'm emotional.
Hey, chill on the park, bro.
I feel so overwhelmed. I'm like, these tears have been building up in me for a week.
I'm sorry for smiling, bro.
My second biopsy.
I'm sorry for smiling. I'm just thinking,
and I was able to really process everything.
I'm just thinking of like all the people who'd be like, bro, she still got the old iPhone headphones.
Tears have been building up in me.
you know, typical
Luckily,
iPhone enthusiasts, Apple enthusiasts,
they were benign.
who
I was so relieved, and I was able
criticize
to
niggas
really
who don't
everything.
upgrade it to the latest version of everything.
Interestingly enough, the results actually came on the same day as my mom's birthday, so it was a nice gift for her and me.
Tu m'as fait le plus beau cadeau pour l'anniversaire d'hier. J'aimerais te connaître en santé, j'aimerais te connaître la paix, la sérénité.
I was kind of unsure whether to share
It's kind
all
of
of this.
personal.
I
That was a
decided
little
I
too
wanted
personal.
for
Probably
mainly
shouldn't have
two
shared that.
reasons. One, I wish I had seen someone go through these things and tell me what it would be like, and tell me that everything would be okay, and tell me that oftentimes it's standard procedure and it's just to be sure, and it's good to be sure. Like, the reality of it is, what I experienced wasn't just a health scare, it's actually kind of a routine part of taking care of yourself and of screening for things as early as possible.
Screening is
Which
literally
brings me to number 2. I have family
normal
members
shit.
who have had breast cancer. I have PCOS. When I go to my gynecologist, I can see in my folder, bolded, high lifetime risk of breast cancer. And that's something that I need to accept and be responsible for. And part of being responsible means getting screened, means getting tests like these done routinely or whenever need be. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. I'm actually so lucky that I'm able to get these tests done, that I'm able to, God forbid if anything was wrong, likely find out really early on. Ultimately, you always want to catch things as early as possible. So I hope this can serve as encouragement for anyone. Please get tested when or if you need to. Please stay on top of your health. And it's just as important for men to get tested for testicular cancer, prostate cancer, really any type of cancer that your doctors might be concerned about. No matter who you are, please take good care of your health. It's something that, frankly, we can't buy back. Health is wealth, and moments like these really make me realize that nothing else matters. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Real shit, yo, real shit, man. That cancer shit is no joke, bro. Speaking of cancer, fucking this creator, Kaide, she's been dealing with this shit for a minute. For a whole minute, though. And she's only 22. I think Poki's like damn near 30, bro. She's pushing 30, bro. Yeah, she's 28. Oh, never mind. She not pushing 30, but she pushing 30. Yeah, bro, that cancer shit is no joke, man. I've lost what I think two family members, as far as I know, like 2 known family members to cancer. So that really fucking sucks, man. Very common, especially in the later stages of life. But most definitely awesome that she got those tests done or whatever before it could actually become dangerous, if you will. Yeah, back to the snacks, pizza crackers. I'm gonna buy these. And we gotta do a taste test, bruh. We gotta do a taste test. Speaking of taste testing and influencer snacks or influencer products, whatever, at some point I'm thinking of trying all of the Prime flavors, even though I won't be able to get all of them because there will be limited time ones that I can't get. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to buy an individual bottle of each flavor. So that's also something that I gotta keep in mind. I've had like 3 flavors of Prime. But I just want to do like tier lists and shit, just to make videos on these things because I really like making tier list videos and being critical of these not serious things, if you will. What the fuck is this? And how much does it cost? $7. Yo, what the fuck? So yeah, at some point that'll probably become a thing. I want to try Lunchly. I want to try Prime, and I want to try these snacks, bro. But if this shit becomes a little too expensive, which these snacks high key kind of are, probably gonna have to put a stop to these videos, bro. Financially, I am not in the best of standing, but I'm the type of person to literally do this shit for the content because I have none. So if spending $24 gives me just a little ounce of content, I'm okay with that. So yeah, that's pretty much the video. Pokimane and her updates on her cancerous, or what she thought was or could be cancerous lumps or tumors, whatever you call them. Good to know that she's doing well and whatnot. Parasocial shit aside, I don't really follow Pokimane that much, but it's good to know that people are taking steps to better their life and avoid cancer or avoid cancerous things. Because at some point I'll probably have cancer. Who knows? It's very common, and shit happens, and when it does happen, blah blah blah. Just overall, get your shit checked out. Ironic says me haven't been to the doctors in like 2 years, so if I end up having it, kind of deserved, to be honest. But yeah, that's been it for this video. Today's election day. I'll probably do a reaction to the president of the United States, depending on who it is, and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and yeah, thanks for stopping by and checking your boy out. And yeah, yet again, make sure you get your shit checked out, bro, cause you know what I'm saying, you never know. Yeah, that's pretty much been it. Peace.